This video is about how to create a playlist of your favorite YouTube videos. So, if you're interested in fruitcakes, we will create a fruitcake recipe playlist and place fruitcake recipe YouTubes into that playlist so we can find them easily. So, I've done a search and I found this fruitcake right here, Christmas cake easy fruitcake. So the first thing we need to do is to open this up. And
Grammarly does more than catch errors.
And we'll just
with Grammarly, you can
the ads.
We're near Christmas, yeah.
And we'll pause the video on the bottom left here. So we need to add this YouTube, which is a YouTube of a Christmas cake recipe, onto our playlist. So if we scroll down underneath the video, we can see the save button. We will click that save button now, and we get the option to save to. We can either save it to watch later, or we can save it to a new playlist, and we are going to create a new playlist and save this video to that playlist. So we'll click on create new playlist, and we put the playlist now, and I will put it down as fruit cake recipes, right? And the privacy, we'll leave it as private. If you click on this down arrow, you can actually make it public, or no one else can view it, or only you can view it, or anyone with this link can view it. So we'll just leave it as the default, which is privacy, and we'll click on create. As soon as we create it, it says on the bottom left, add it to fruitcake recipes, which is the name of the playlist. Now we need to see the playlist to see where it is. So to do that, depending on which version of the browser you can, we just go to these three lines at the top here and on the top left here, and we'll just click on that, and we can go to down here where it says fruitcake recipes, which is the name of the playlist. We'll just click it, and here is the playlist, and as it says there, so this is the playlist which is called fruit cake recipes, and this is the YouTube that's in it. So I've saved one, I've created a fruitcake playlist, recipes playlist, and there's one fruitcake recipe in that playlist already. Let's look for another fruitcake, and we'll just do a search at the top here, and we'll go fruitcake recipes with rum. That'll do. And you've got one here already. So that's an ad. So we're not going to go to that ad one, because let's try, what's this one here? Right, with rum. So we'll click on this one here and get that, put that YouTube in. Again, we'll just pause it. And this is the YouTube I want to add to my existing playlist called fruitcake recipes, so I can go through them. So what we do is we go scroll down till we see the save as it says there. So we click on the save button, and it gives us an option. Because we've created a fruitcake recipe playlist already, it's already there. So all we have to do is place a tick in that, which will mean that the current YouTube that I'm looking at will be saved to the fruitcake recipes playlist. But of course, if I wanted to, I can create a different playlist if I wanted to. But in this case, no, we're just going to put it to our fruitcake recipes. So once you place a tick in there, that's it, it's done. And then we need to just close it down like this. Or we can take it off, so toggling it. So we'll just do that. And we'll have a look at our playlist again. So how do we do that? We go to the left top corner, and we click on the three lines there, and we just go straight down to the fruitcake recipes playlist. And there we go. We now have two fruitcake recipe YouTubes saved to our fruitcake recipes playlist. So I'm also interested in gardening, okay, especially in roses. So let's create a playlist for roses called roses, and we'll place a YouTube about planting roses in it. So we'll go to the top here and change the search criteria and just put planting roses to search for a YouTube on planting roses. So these are ads, so I don't touch the ads. And here we go. How to grow roses, planting potted roses here in the middle. Let's put this one and create a new playlist for that also. So we'll click on that YouTube to play it.
To the pub.
And we will pause it because there's an ad. So it doesn't matter that the ad's there because that's just an ad. If you want to, you can let the ad play.
The front bar, the rubbity.
And then skip it. And this is the actual YouTube, which is the same thing. So now, this is the one we want to add to our playlist. So we've got it showing. We go underneath it on the middle here, and we click on Save. Now we've only got one playlist called Fruitcake Recipes, but I want one for planting roses or just roses. So we will create a new playlist. And we'll call this playlist Planting Roses. So now we'll do two things. We will save this current YouTube to a playlist called Planting Roses, and we will create the new playlist called Planting Roses. So we need to create it. So it does two things. It will actually place that YouTube in the background there into this newly created playlist. So let's do that in one hit. And there it is. And it says added to Planting Roses, which is this video here. Let's go and see what's in the Planting Roses playlist. So click on there, and you'll notice it shows us the different playlists. So that's the icon for a playlist. So let's go to our Planting Roses playlist, and there it is. So let's grab another YouTube about planting roses also. So the search is still there at the top, so we'll leave it there and hit the search button on the right there in the top middle, and we'll search for another Planting Roses. Okay, how to grow rose plant from cuttings. That's good enough. So we'll add this video to it too. So let's open it. Let's pause it. Go down to the bottom here on the right, in the middle, and we'll click on Save. And again, we have the option of all our playlists. Now we could put them in multiple playlists. So we're not actually saving the actual video, we are simply saving the link to the video. So let's put it in the Planting Roses playlist, so we'll tick that there. And that's it, and it says added to Planting Roses on the bottom left corner there, as you can see with my moment. Once it's done, click it out the way, let's go see it again. Go to the top left corner, open it up, and we'll go to Planting Roses down on the left hand side. And there's the two YouTube videos on Planting Roses in the Planting Roses playlist. So if we want to see all our playlists, we click on Library here on the bottom left, and we scroll down because this heading is called History, as you can see on the top left, just below the YouTube there. We'll scroll down. This is the Watch Later area, and this is the Playlists area. So you can see that we have one playlist called Fruitcake Recipes, another playlist called Planting Roses. Move away from it, you can see that each of those playlists have two videos on it. So go ahead, create your playlists, and you can find things that you found before very simply. Thank you for watching.